Cue the cheesy podcast music.
Welcome to Megafest, where we don't just manifest, we Megafest. I'm your host, Megs Malloy. I'm creating a community of silly and soulful working moms who are mostly happy, but know they're capable of more. More self-love, more self-esteem, more self-trust, more calm, joy, natural highs, more magic in the world, and more laughter. Each week, me and my guests will bring you tips and tricks on how to make the most of your one precious life. And we're going to make them effective and efficient because ain't nobody got time for that. I believe in you. I see the light in you. I want you to shine your light. I want you to become all that you're capable of. So let's hang out. Let's Megafest together. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's a butterfly flying around outside in a patio. That's so special. Oh my gosh. We're just living la vida loca. Living la vida loca. Oh my gosh. Look at this sad orchid over here. If you're paying any attention to this video, this is a sad flower right here. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to put this little happy banana magnet right there. The sad flower can have some company. Welcome back. Thank you for pressing play. Oh my gosh. It's all happening. It's all happening right now. And I want you to know today's episode is a pants optional occasion. That's right. Your girl has some shingles all up in here. At first, it started out as an itty bitty shingle party. And I was like, oh, I just have a mild case. But you know what? Nope. It just took a while for everyone to show up, and all of a sudden, I had full-blown shingles at the age of 44. So, old lady pox lives on, but I'm doing okay. But that is why it's a pants optional episode today, because if you know anything about shingles, it's on your abdomen right here, and pants, anything on your waist just doesn't feel good. But you know what? If you don't want to wear pants, there's no questions asked. You be you, boo. This week has me so inspired because I'm getting ready to launch the Slow Down Time for the very first time. Plan is for Slow Down Time to be what they call an evergreen course. So it's available to whoever wants to take it whenever you're ready for it. I think of it like an email buffet. There's enough food for you there, and however much you want to take, you can whenever you're ready for it. But in planning this course, I have obviously been immersed in the subject matter. The subject matter is being able to calm our nervous system so that we can have the capacity to soak up the joy that comes from just everyday moments, especially with our children. And then this creates stronger bonds with our children. That kind of shit is generational, right? So it's so simple, but not easy. When the student becomes the teacher, that's when we're really learning, right? And I had the opportunity yesterday to just really dive into the deep end of slowing down time and totally savoring. Yeah, savor. Word of the day. Savoring means to taste or smell with pleasure. And I think of that as enjoying with all of your senses. You relish, what a great word, to delight in, enjoy, and savoring the moment. Wait, what? Did you just use the word in the definition? Oh, Merriam-Webster, what are you doing? So anyway, it was Saturday morning, and I just decided I was not in a hurry. I was just going to slow down and make space for whatever delicious glimmer was going to come up. And it just so happens it was my son and I, Declan, he's 5. And there's so many mornings together where it's just the two of us. having breakfast. And it just so happens that this particular morning, he had brought out the Where's Waldo books the night before, and he wanted to show me how he had found Waldo. And so that just started this like hour-long Where's Waldo Fest. And it was just so simple. Like, it could be on any other day, I could have just totally missed the beautifulness of the situation, but I just was able to slow myself down and make the intention to savor that time with him. And I was able to laugh more. And when I laughed, I really felt all the good brain chemicals that came with that laugh. And when I smiled and when he smiled, I just really soaked it up, and I just made it feel like it was something special, like last day of your life kind of special. And okay, here's a little timeout for you, because yes, you can savor, but like, I understand not every morning's going to be like that. You can't savor. Maybe you can savor every moment, but really it's a practice, isn't it? And to begin to practice is to allow ourselves to have those moments in time that surely will be temporary, but at least we have them, and we start to rewire our brains to notice them and to have the capacity to enjoy them. So I was just living La Vida slow down time in the morning. And then I got to work. I did a bunch of work launching the Slow Down Time course. And this could be a whole nother episode, but that is a very, putting yourself out there is a very draining experience. By the evening, I was just feeling so depleted. I was sad. And that's okay. It's okay to be sad. I was feeling very sad. And so what I did was I took my journal, I sat on the couch, and I said, why am I feeling sad? Like, what on earth is going to make me feel better? And something that helps us figure ourselves out is being in touch with our intuition. And damn it, if that intuition is not just the quietest, meekest little voice, and it's so hard to hear it. But I just made space for that intuition. And you know what? Here's the other thing, is that you have to have the courage to follow that intuition, no matter how big or small it is. The voice will come. You don't have to listen to it, or you totally can, and things are going to be awesome. So I was sitting there feeling just like so depleted, and I kind of heard this voice like, I want to get popcorn and hot chocolate and go watch the sunset. And I didn't know, I mean, that's pretty specific, but I didn't exactly know what that would look like. And also I had this thought in my head like, oh, wouldn't it be great if there was a dance party too? These things, you got to just like follow it and not be worried about engineering the outcome. So it got to be about 7:20, and here the sunset's about 8. So, oh man, I was like itching to get out the door, and I had told Carter and the kids about it, and they were like, but they did come with me, and it was just like the most in sync kind of situation. On the way there, we were talking about where we were going to go to watch the sunset, and this one place has you have to pay for park, and usually it's like $12. And Claire was like, "Oh, maybe it'll be $3." And we pull up, and it was $3, and I just so happened to have $3. And we get down there, and we like pull the trunk out, so we can face the sunset, and it was just so healing and so magical. And Declan and I had a little dance party, and he was like, "This is the best day ever." Claire became just such a little bookworm, and she was reading her book in the trunk, which was fine with me. That's fine if she wants to do that. And Carter and I danced a little bit, and it just made me feel so better. And that is like the answers are within the room. You know, what you need, you know what you need. If you just can like calm yourself and listen to your intuition, the answer will be there, at least a step in the right direction. You know, and I will say this, the difference between watching the sunset and then like really being in that moment and savoring it, you know, I could see that Carter, who struggles with, you know, his inner mental health, demons, whatever you want to call it, and he was just not there. You know, he was there, but he wasn't really there. So, you know, these are just all data points. They like give us contrast, and I could just, you know, see how much I was savoring it and how fun it was. So, well, I mean, you know, and it was really for me, wasn't it? It was my idea. But, and I'm just thinking about when Claire was like, oh, why don't we just stay home and eat popcorn? She's like, what's with watching the sunset? I'm like, girl, are you my daughter? Like, have I not raised you right? You're 7 years old and you don't get like the big deal about watching the sunset. Like, it is nature's prime time. It is a show that Mother Nature puts on every single day, and we get to be there and like give thanks that we lived another day. And it's just, I mean, am I alone in this? Can we all agree that sunsets are magical? Oh my God. So anyway, this is what I am trying to practice, and it's not easy, but it is very simple. And I'm practicing it, and I'm wanting to practice it with you too, because it just brings me so much joy. I am so much more calm, and I want that for you too. Your children deserve it from you. You deserve it. Oh, just think, you know, if we are all feeling good inside, the world is going to be such a better place. So let's do it for the world. We can all live La Vida slow down time. Thank you so much for pressing play today. Thank you for listening. Your support just makes me feel bananas, like in the best possible way. And I am just wishing you all of the calm and peace and joy that you can possibly feel. Savor the day. Carpe diem, but savor that deliciousness. Because we're not just trying to manifest. We are megafesting.